What you are looking at right now is your new best friend, and its name is bacon jam. This is a condiment that you will be putting on cheeseburgers, turkey burgers, gourmet crackers, regular crackers, avocado toast, breakfast egg sandwiches, tomato soup with grilled cheese sandwiches, and so much more. The combination of ingredients that we're going to use is going to make this both sweet and savory. All right, enough yapping about how great this stuff is. Let's start cooking. First things first, let's get 2 large yellow onions and dice them up. Throw those onions in a bowl and put them to the side for the time being. Next, take out 1 pound of thick cut bacon and cut it into pieces that are between about a ½ inch and an inch thick. Make sure that the bacon's fresh and cold right out of the fridge. This is going to make it a lot easier to cut. Then we're going to take that bacon, put it in a 12-inch cast iron skillet over medium heat until it's cooked about 90% of the way. Once that bacon starts to get lightly browned, remove it from the pan to a plate with a paper towel. And it should look something like this. Okay, remember those onions we put to the side before? Now it's their turn to go in the skillet, and we're going to leave it on medium heat and cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. During this time, make sure that you continue to stir frequently. Okay, it's been a little bit over 15 minutes for me, and this is what my onions look like. Now it's time to add a ½ cup of brown sugar and 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. We are going to stir these together and cook for about 2 minutes. And then we're going to add in our remaining ingredients, starting with ½ cup of apple cider vinegar, a ½ cup of strongly brewed coffee, about 1/4 teaspoon of dried thyme. Then we're going to add a ½ cup of maple syrup. And last but not least, we're going to add that bacon we cooked earlier back in there and reduce the heat to low. Okay, now we're in it for the long haul here. We are going to be hanging out in the kitchen and every 5 minutes or so, walking over to the pan and giving it a quick stir. And we're going to continue to do this until some of the liquids have been reduced and our mixture becomes kind of syrupy. You know, kind of like jam. All right, it's been about 40 minutes and I emptied the contents of the skillet into this measuring cup, and we have about 1 2/3 cups of bacon jam, or as I like to call it, my precious. At this point, your bacon jam is officially done, although we will be adding one more step in just a second, but let's test it out as is with a couple of crackers. The taste with these crackers is amazing, and it gets 2 thumbs up from me. And if I didn't know any better, I'd say it kind of looks like jam. However, the consistency is kind of chunky, so we're going to take that final step to smooth it out. Enter stage left, the Magic Bullet blender. Now a quick public service announcement: do not put in any hot, liquid, or foods inside your Magic Bullet blender. The instruction manual specifically warns against doing this. I waited until the bacon jam had come to room temperature before doing this. For the record, I think you might have an easier time using other food processors as opposed to the magic bullet for this, but the end product did come out amazing. Just look at it. A couple final thoughts here. In the future, when I make this again, I most likely will not be doing that final step of putting it in the blender. I think the step's unnecessary for most people, unless you're specifically going to use the bacon jam to spread on crackers. But if you're just going to be throwing it on burgers and other sandwiches, I think chunky is just fine. A quick Google search will show you that there's a ton of different bacon jam recipes out there. I look forward to trying more in the future and sharing them with you.